Hey everyone, it's Utsef. In today's video, I'll be unboxing a NuPhy Air75, a 75% hot-swappable mechanical keyboard. NuPhy claims that it's the world's thinnest mechanical keyboard. Whilst I have no way to confirm if that is true, I have been intrigued by this segment for some time now. In this video, my goal is to find out if low-profile mechanical keyboards like the Air75 offer a meaningful improvement over laptop keyboards, or if they're still too much of a compromise. As usual, I also have a typing test for you toward the end, so stay tuned if you want to see the unboxing, or feel free to skip ahead if you simply want to hear what this board sounds like stock. The box is very compact. As you can see from the label on the back, most of the details of what's inside the box are mentioned, though, interestingly, the specific switch type is not. Mine came with Gateron Red switches. Just inside the box you'll find a quick start guide and some stickers. The back of the quick start guide doubles as a promotional poster for the keyboard. Though I bought it to see if it could be my on-the-go productivity workhorse, the motifs suggest that NuPhy is targeting the Air75 toward more of a gamer audience. The keyboard itself feels very well made, and I personally am a big fan of this colorway. It uses color sparingly yet effectively, and I'd have no problems bringing it with me to the office or to a client site. The switch to quickly flip between macOS and Windows layouts is a big plus. Tucked away on the right hand side are a few accessories. You'll find a keycap and switch puller, a couple of magnetic feet, Windows specific replacement keycaps should you wish to replace the Mac specific ones that come pre-installed on the board, 3 replacement switches and replacement rubber standoffs, a USB-A 2.4 GHz receiver, and a braided 1.5 meter USB-C to USB-A cable. No doubt about it, this keyboard looks as good in person as it does on the website. While there's a little bit of flex in the case, it's nothing to worry about and the overall build quality feels solid. Designed with thinness and portability in mind, this keyboard weighs in at 578 grams. You'll hardly feel the weight this adds to your bag. The top of the board is where you'll find the USB-C connector and the dedicated switch to let you flip seamlessly between macOS and Windows keyboard layouts. There's also a switch to let you flip between Bluetooth and cabled modes, or switch the board off entirely. The back of the keyboard is made from translucent plastic that lets you see the underside of the PCB, and a nameplate that NuPhy says is made from stainless steel. NuPhy calls the teal rubber feet Air Feet, and they make it possible to align the keyboard directly over some laptop keyboards. As you can see here, it works quite well with my 14-inch MacBook Pro, and you can find a list of other supported laptops on their website. NuPhy includes 2 rubber feet to adjust the typing angle from 3.5 to 6.5 degrees. I find that for desk use this is quite helpful, as the keycaps are flat, and this makes it easier to switch between angled keycaps and these. Not that people who don't review keyboards as a hobby are likely to find themselves in this situation very often. Aesthetically, I also like that this low-profile keyboard is framed by a high-profile case. I'm partial to this closed look, as it gives a mech a finished appearance. It is a bit of a bummer that the dedicated screenshot and voice assistant keys cannot be remapped through software. On my MacBook, the voice assistant button does nothing at all out of the box, and presumably requires configuration if I wanted to work with Siri. Whilst we're talking about keycaps, I also noticed some alignment inconsistencies with the fonts. With my copy, this is noticeable on the R, /, and quotation mark keys. It's not a huge deal, but it does mar the otherwise wonderful aesthetic of this board. If you've seen my earlier videos, you'll know I'm no fan of RGB, but here's a shot of what it looks like on this board. A unique feature of this particular board's RGB setup are the side lights, which can provide visual insight into Bluetooth pairing status and battery life, in addition to their aesthetic feature. Right, with the features covered, let's have a listen to what the Gateron Red sound like stock, shall we? I've been using the Air75 for a few days now, and while its competition from the likes of Keychron and Vissels suggests that there is a market for low-profile mechs, for me, this is just too much compromise. I don't get enough of the typing experience of a full-height mechanical keyboard, and at the same time, I lose the typing efficiency of Apple's low-profile keyboards. The Air75 doesn't sound particularly good out of the box, at least not to me, and there isn't enough here that makes me want to try and mod it. I may have been better off with the Gateron Browns, as in hindsight a tactile switch may be better suited to a low-profile board such as this. All that being said, if you're in the market for a low-profile mech with a 75% layout, then the Air75 is certainly worth a look, as it offers some compelling features. The dedicated switch to quickly flip between macOS and Windows layouts is a big plus. The included 2.4 GHz receiver is helpful if you don't want to deal with Bluetooth. Aside from the font alignment issues that I observed on a few keys, the keycaps are of high quality, and I'd expect them to last you a very long time without fade or shine.